Hi there, I'm Julie from the blog thisbeautifulfarmlife.com, and today I'm going to do a back porch makeover. So this is the back door of our house where everybody comes and goes with all the kids and all their stuff. It's a place where the dirt accumulates, the boots accumulate, and it's never really very pretty back here, and we haven't done much for a long time to really make it nice. I had a shrub growing here that has died and it's left a big hole by my back door. So we are just going to do a little revamp, and I decided to get a few more plants. All my country junk that I just went around my yard and pulled together from my garden shed and different places, and I'm going to see if I can make a nice arrangement here by the back door. Hope you have fun watching this, and hopefully it brings some inspiration to your life. Okay, so there is my playing around with junk, and all these items that I have here came from yard sales and thrift shops. Some of it was free, so even the wash tub was left behind in a piece of property on our farm when someone moved out. Very fun to try something new and pull out some old tools, and I just really enjoyed this. I hope that you did too, and we'll take a little close-up tour in just a moment. So this is the little area where I said that I had had a shrub that had died, and I decided it was a great little place under the shade of this tree that we have right here by the back door. So you can see this big tree here, and it shades. This is the west side of our house, so it makes a really delightful place to hang out on a hot summer day. And so it was a perfect place to put a couple little chairs. I have an old garbage can that was kind of an aqua color and chippy paint, and I hated to change the chippy paint, but I knew that it would chip off pretty fast again soon, so I did a little spray paint job on it to make it a little more neutral, and turned it upside down and made it into my table. Added a couple pots and some old gardening tools, and behind my pot you can see is the little sensor for my yard lights, and I get tired of looking at that, so I just decided to cover it over. And I really want to paint this area here on the house, these pipe. This is our gas propane line down to our fireplace, but we actually are due for a house paint, and we don't have any more house paint left, and it's been so many years they can't make that color, so we're just going to wait till we paint the house, and we'll repaint that and paint all the electrical that's over here and all that stuff so it's more neutral. But in the meantime, I wanted to put a little focus on the wall, so I put our old window frame up there so that it would draw your eye away from the outlet. And over here I brought out my old wash tub, We use this sometimes when we have parties. We put a little cork in the bottom and put ice and bottled water in there. And I have just a lot of old junky things that I pick up at yard sales for $1 or $2, and they're just kind of fun. And in here I have another old galvanized bucket that I picked up years ago, a little terracotta pot, and this is a old cherry picking bucket from our farm from the 1960s. We have about 100 of these old buckets, and we've made them into lights and all kinds of things, so it's kind of fun because it's the history of our farm. This is a little standard lavender that I bought. I'm not sure how well it will do here because it's pretty shady and lavender likes some heat, but it's cute right now with the standard, and if it doesn't do well, I'll move it and find something else tall to put there. And I had an old door. This is a new picture. I actually have a gift shop here at my farm, and it's metal, so it kind of picked up the galvanized look from down below and brought your eye up the wall. And another old tool. I usually buy these old tools at yard sales. They're anywhere from $1 to $10, depending on how old and how fancy and what shape they're in. And then I have an old mop bucket. I had this hook up here. It was very high, and I haven't had a plant on it for a long time. So I actually couldn't hang the bucket on it because it was so high that I put the bucket on, I think you can see right here, on a chain and lowered it down. And then last, our old picnic table was really getting old and looking bad. We've had it for 30 years and we've repaired it several times. So we took it out and we moved in a couple little tables. We use these tables on our farm and for our customers here at our U-Pick farm, and we had guests this weekend and we just wanted to have some cute tables up here, so we brought them over here temporarily. I'm not sure what we'll do long term, but for now they're really fun. And I just put some little maidenhair ferns in the terracotta pots, and it's so shady here in this spot that this is a perfect spot for greens and ferns because I can't really get things to bloom real well. Then on this side I have some old sleigh bells that were given to me that used to hook into the harness of the horses, that when they ran they would jingle. It's really cool. So that's pretty cool. Right there is a broken light. We have so many of those with our kids here. And then a little succulent planter that we try to winter those over in our back porch and bring them back out. This is my Mother's Day gift this year. A really pretty bird bath, and more little oil cans. I have a thing about oil cans. I collect them all over, and again, one more broken light. So those are the next things on the list. Always something new. This is a little stone and gravel pathway that we just put in this spring as well, down to the yard that you can see out there. So kind of fun. We used to have stepping stones and they were always sliding down the hill. So my daughter and I gathered up some rocks and gravel and built that. That was really fun for me. I'm not sure if it was as fun for you as it was for me, but I hope that you enjoyed it and that it inspires you to do something fun at your house and just freshen up a little spot by your door and make it new and welcoming for your family and your guests. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you hit that subscribe button so you can come back and join me here each week for a new video on fresh, nourishing food, wholesome living, and simple farmhouse beauty. And if you haven't been over to my blog yet, be sure to catch that link below and click on through to thisbeautifulfarmlife.com and see all the things that I have there. Thanks again for joining me here in the farmhouse, and we'll see you next